Hi everyone, this is the long-awaited Thalassophile Journal Part 2. I fixed my memory problem so I can finish this video. So this is where we left off with that tag and some tea-dyed square paper, and this is part of, there we go, the Ashley Book of Knots, and this is another map page and more tea-dyed paper, and this is a little flip. And I love this flip. So it's got a charm on it. It's got a little seahorse. It's got a decoupaged shell. It has some emperor penguin stamps that arrived on a package. And this is a Patricia Viramontes paperclip. And I've got some Arctic Tern or Roseate Tern stamps and a little surprise Roseate Tern tea card, collectible tea card in there. And this is more inked paper that you can see through to the next side. And an octopus. I love octopi or octopuses. Stamping. Here's a Kraken tuck spot with a quote card. It says, "The three great elemental sounds in nature are the sound of rain, the sound of wind in a primeval wood, and the sound of the outer ocean on a beach," by Henry Beston. And here's a little scallop charm with some sea beads. And that's the end of the first signature. The signature is the Pacific Ocean, although here's the Atlantic right here. I love that image. Yeah, fantastic. Fantastic images. And here's another Patricia Viramontes paperclip, and it has a charm right there, and it's holding, oh, this is exciting. It is holding, I'm going to take it off, a Jibid Neary envelope. And this is a special envelope because what she's figured out how to do is to stain the tracing paper so it looks all beautiful and inky and watery, but you can see through to what's inside, and then she sews it to a piece of book page, so you have this really cool shaped envelope with a surprise inside. And then when you and this book page has a beautiful jellyfish on it. Isn't that spectacular? And then you can just take the flap for the envelope. I've done that wrong. And the flap for the envelope hooks over the edge of the page, and the paper clip holds it in place. Yeah. Tea stained. Here's a sand dollar charm with beads that look like bubbles, and a tag. And this one says, "The earth has music for those who listen." And that's William Shakespeare. And more cool inked pages that you can see through with shells. It's a shell page. And a book map page and a tag. And this is a decoupaged sea star. It says, "Every time I slip into the ocean, it's like going home." Sylvia Earle. I love that quote. And this is the Massachusetts state fish. The cod. And this is a floating pocket. And this floating pocket is held together by a paper clip with a charm. And this charm has coral beach sand that I collected in Bermuda after I participated in the Marion to Bermuda cross-Atlantic yacht race. I didn't win, but I had a blast. And another paper clip, altered paper clip. And here's a tag. Oh, and this doesn't have a quote, but it does have a fabulous graph on it. So this is the Atlantic Ocean, and this is showing the thermohaline deep currents that circulate vertically through the ocean. See, that's why this book is a Thalassophile book. You got to be like kind of geeky also, I think, to really enjoy this. And there's a little tiny fishy charm. The other side of the map. And pages, and there's a walrus. All of this, I think, is because I used laser printer, and when I dried it in the oven, some of the ink separated and formed these really cool mountain patterns. I love it. More shells, more inked pages that you can see through whether it's turned that way or that. Here is a tag, and it reads, "The ocean stirs the heart, inspires the imagination, and brings eternal joy to the soul." And that's by Wyland. And a bead charm. And another one of Jibid Neary's fabulous envelopes. And another altered paperclip. And that's the end of the second signature. And here's the last. This has a little sailboat and a tuck spot. This is a really pretty tag. I like this tag. "We forget that the water cycle and the life cycle are one." Jacques-Yves Cousteau. And who of us did not watch that growing up? That was my favorite show. And I love this one. This has the ink tracing paper, and you can see the whale through the inked tracing paper, but it's actually sewn on. So he's trapped. And the same thing with the sea turtle on this side. And a bird page, and this is just a plain tag. Seems kind of anticlimactic after all those other ones, huh? Sea turtle. This one has a quote. "How inappropriate to call this planet Earth when it is clearly ocean." Arthur C. Clarke. I love that quote too. Ooh. Arthur C. Clarke. Alright, I'll take you out, put you in properly, put you back. There we go. And there's a whale shark. They eat plankton. And this is a little booklet for writing in. It's stapled. But in case you wanted even more spaces to write, and that just tucks in behind the fishies. Oh, here's the poem. I missed the poem and then the last signature. I don't know why. Maybe you guys saw it. This is John Naisfield. This is Sea Fever, and I absolutely love this poem. Marine fishes. And that's an ocean sunfish, or a mola mola. And here is a little envelope that I made, and it has a bunch more of those little collectible tea cards. Like the center. And here's a tag. Quote by J.F. Kennedy. "We are tied to the ocean, and when we go back to the sea, whether it is to sail or to watch, we are going back from whence we came." Some interesting fishies. There's another fold-out page. And another book pocket with some flotsam and decoupage scallops. And this one doesn't have anything written on it, but it does have a decoupage coral bit. And apparently you can't take shortcuts when you put these in and out. Oh, and this one has some quahog shell wampum that I found on the vineyard. And one last tag, I believe. This one says, "The sea, once it casts its spell, holds one in its net of wonder forever." Jacques Cousteau. And the last inky paper. And there you have it. That is Thalassophile. I do intend to sell this. I've been struggling with whether to put it in Etsy or to sell it elsewhere and how much to charge, because it really was quite a production. But I will post the link, and I hope you enjoyed that. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.